Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Christmas in April. So today's layout is a Christmas theme layout. I'm going to use this Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file. Off screen, I went ahead and backed it with some scraps from the Cocoa Vanilla Studios Merry and Bright collection. I'm going to have 4 pictures that make it onto this layout, and I'm just going to roughly show you all the stuff that I have left. You guys know that the 25th of every month, a bunch of friends get together and do a Christmas in Hop. So it's a Christmas in April this month. And we just do some kind of Christmas scrapbooking craft type thing just to help either finish up or start on Christmas projects. So off screen, I backed those presents in star using some of the scraps that I had left over. I did take some of my shimmer paints and went ahead and painted the cut file. I had just cut it out using my Cricut on a white piece of cardstock. And then I had it sitting on another piece of white cardstock that that's how I store them. Because I print them out and then I keep them so that I have them on hand. And then when I want to use one, I don't have to wait for the Cricut to print it. Which I have a Cricut. So right now I'm just going through all the 12 by 12 pattern papers from the collection that I have left over. And I use this same collection every month for this hop. I love Cocoa Vanilla Studios. And I love this collection. That's my favorite piece. I know, right? That's gold foil. So yeah. So I painted it with some shimmers while it was attached to that other piece of cardstock, just so I enhanced made it some silver and some gold and some red and some green because it's very Christmassy. I went ahead and took my pictures, and they are of my fiance's stepdaughter, and she was opening presents on Christmas Day. I'm going to cut the branding strip off of this, and I do not realize that's not a full 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I can definitely tell it from this angle, watching it on screen, but when I was sitting there, I really couldn't, and I kept thinking, why does this look so different? So I go ahead, and I'll figure that out in a minute, that it's not 12 by 12, but I do back it on another piece of cardstock. I am going to go ahead and map my photos on this, I think it's a light pink color from the Stampin' Up. You guys know that I have all these collections that I'm trying to work my way through. And I'm also trying to use up all my 8.5 by 11 cardstock that I have from when I used to make cards and I don't anymore. So I went through all the collections that I want to play with and pulled out coordinating colors of this cardstock and threw it in the little bags so that I have cardstock to back all my photos. So I am just going to roughly cut that with my scissors, and then I will come back and cut the straight line and get somewhat of an even border around the page. Don't forget that tomorrow starts week 3 of my mixed media series, and I believe we're working with paste, so I'm super excited about that. I've been having a lot of fun. Also, I got the We Are Memory Keepers project cart, and yes, I had seen Shannon Aller was talking about it on one of her lives, and she got out a tape measure for me and measured it without the wheels. It fits perfect under my desk because I don't have a very big scrap room, so I didn't know where I would put another rolly cart because I have my 2 mixed media carts, and no, it fits perfectly, and that thing is awesome. Thank you so much, Shannon, for doing that, because I would have never bought it because I know that with the casters and everything, it wasn't going to work. But yeah, so my fiance got some casters and I got the project tray, and I am super stoked about this thing. So it's got all my projects in it, and I can have 6 different projects going at one time. I can have more than that, but I can have 6 in a tray. So yeah. See, here I am right here counting, and I'm like, that's not 12 by 12. So it's 11 by 12. So I take one side and I cut an inch off, stick that to the side of my scraps. I will save all these scraps. And I'm going to get that stuck on there. And then I don't know if I'm going to stick it on there right now. But yeah, see, that looks a lot better. It's even. I'm just going to take my liquid glue and start adhering that down, kind of figure out where I want my pictures to go, and I'm going to tuck them in and under the cut file. But back to that cart. Oh my God, you guys got to get that. I can't thank Shannon enough for doing that for me because, yeah, that cart is the best thing. I can't believe nobody's thought of this before then with the little removable trays. And then I seen MK had one, and then mine came in the mail like that same day, and I was like, I was sitting in the living room putting that sucker together. Yeah, that's different. That's a trip. My fiance's like, you want help? I'm like, no, I can do this. Anyway, back to the layout. So I am using my fine liner bottle and my art glitter glue. And I am just tacking this cut file down. When I pulled it off, I have several different mats that when I cut files, I do it like in batches. So I cut a whole bunch of them out. And I have several different mats so that I can, while I'm cleaning one mat off, the other mat's cutting and vice versa. So I have a super, super sticky one and this was on it. And I did warp the paper when I took it off. So that's why it was a bit of a struggle. But no, absolutely love this cut file. And like I said, that is from a Confessions of a Paper Addict. And it is available in the shop. I have had this... I've had this for over a month now, and I knew I was going to use it for a Christmas layout, and I kind of got to the Christmas pictures that are opening presents, so I'm really happy about that. I do take this little strip here of Christmas trees, and I'm going to tack that to the bottom. I chose a pale green color to matte everything in, because I have, pink, which is pale red, so I kind of kept with the whole ambiance of the pastels, and I absolutely love Cocoa Manila. But yeah, and it was really easy to back this cut file, you guys, because it was just the presents and the stars, and I had a lot of fun creating this. I just didn't do the cut file on screen, which you will see more of that coming up. So I'm going to take this card right here, and that is going to serve as the title for my page, and I'm going to tuck it right there. I'm going to run it slightly off the page so that it is grounded, and that, like I said, it's going to serve as the title, so it's going to be Merry and Bright, and I'm just going to trim the little excess off that was overhanging, and very, very minimal on the decorations. So I want to remind you guys that in the description box listed below, we'll have all the other lovely ladies that are playing along with Christmas in April. So when you're done watching my video, don't forget to hop along and go check them out and see what kind of Christmas fun they created. Also, I have a link to my Facebook page in case you want to go ahead and join in on the fun and share your work. And don't forget about the Mixed Media for Beginners class. Week 3 starts tomorrow. So my video is quickly coming to an end, and please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Click that subscribe button down below. I'm super close to my goal, so I'm very happy about that. Any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave them down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.